is a monster matchup.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Jadon Sancho here is simply a great winger. He has pace to burn, but it's the technique that makes him such a feared dribbler. I think when players in that position can marry the technique to the pace, then they can be devastating, and he's the kind of guy a lot of fullbacks won't fancy facing.
Oh, quite no argument for me on that one. Towards the flank. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Mikel Merino clears it away. Rice. Martinelli. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter. Saka. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
It's a ball kick. Always onto this. Calafiori tries to clear. That's nice. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And it's Timber.
Rice.
Timber.
Now the cross. Oh, he's dealt with that well. Now who's going to be first to this? And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mikel Merino does really well to win the ball there. He can get that clear. And that's a throw. Saka. Merino. Chance here to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. Calafiori.
Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Eze!
And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Eze, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, nice touch. Marlon. Oh, it's played into the area. Rice. And here's Sancho. Calafiori gets rid without sophistication. Cross in. Rice. Saka. And it's Eze.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Merino. Martinelli. Konsa.
Well, they can break here.
Sancho.
Oh, sweet feet.
Sancho.
Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Camera. Matson. Pau Torres. Camera. Konsa. Camera. Konsa.
Forwards and with intent. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Martinelli.
Ping towards the front line. Danger averted for now.
Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Saka.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Eze. Eze.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Get a throw in. Some good work on the right flank here. Nice control. A chance to play it in.
Marlon's cross.
A header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Cash is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's hoisted clear. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already.
Martinelli,
that's a delicate pass. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Pau Torres. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Matson.
And here's Sancho.
Timber wins the duel this time. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now.
Now it's Eze.
Great defending, strong and determined. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Martinelli.
Calafiori. Driving on, a real charge here. That is lovely. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Konsa gets good distance on it. And it's Marino. And he's heaved it away. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He is just caressing the ball.
And here's Sancho.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's been taken short. Succumbs to the pressure. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has a look up. Could move up a gear here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Sancho. Watkins. Now it's Marlon. That's good play.
And here's Sancho.
Showing good feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Crosses it in here.
Saka. Saka, gently done. Now it's Eze.
Eze couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Sancho. That has found him in acres of space. Lovely feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Over to the left. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off. Pau Torres shifted upfield. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saliba. Martinelli, aim forwards. Pau Torres. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Konsa moved on forwards. Saliba clears it away. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Towards the other side, Sancho, now he's off and running. Oh, easy pickings there. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Watkins! Oh, the ball's come loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Raya, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Eze. And a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Gabriel. Martinelli played out to the left flank. Martinelli. Marlon. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He can run onto that. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Calafiori, aim forwards. Oh, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Marlon. Cash shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Timber. Saka.
Crossed into the middle. Onana, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Konsa, gently done. Pau Torres, moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shot, surely! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Watkins. And that was very necessary. Kamara. It's run loose here. Marlon. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Timber. Now it's Eze.
Maatsen, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Hoisted in. Cleared away. Gabriel can get it clear. He's onto it in a flash. Pau Torres cuts it out. Sancho. Onana. And here's Marlon. Cash. It's out for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Mikel Merino, forwards and with intent. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rice plays it short. He's in. Martinelli! And he dumps it clear. Saliba drives forward on the overlap. Now here's the delivery. Camera. Maatsen. That's a look and plays it forward. Gabriel, and the keeper's got it again. Rice. Martinelli. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori. Eze! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Madsen. Pau Torres. Onana. Long ball, looking to counter. He's got to be disappointed with that. And it's Eze. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pau Torres. Onana chooses to go cross-field. Eze.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Watkins.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Saliba gets it away. Marlen. Decent chance! And the ball's come loose here. Camera. Picks it up out wide. That's very neat. Can he deliver? There's the header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Arsenal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Timber. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Mikel Merino, aim forwards. Oh, delightful ball. Sancho. Watkins. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. And it's Eze. And here's Saka. Eze. Timber. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Watkins. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Sancho shifted upfield.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Timber. Gabriel, long ball upfield. Martinez chooses to deal with it himself. Timber. Watkins. Merino. Arsenal time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Gabriel. Saka. Martinelli. Spread out to the left. And he's there to get it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Calafiori. Saka. And here's Martinelli. Played out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. That's going to go a long way. Timber. Out to the left it goes. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's played forward. Marlen. Cash. And it's been played through. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Saliba. Unana. And here's Marlen. Cash. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Konsa. Unana. Oh, delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Timber. Moved on forwards. Cleared without complication. Mikel Merino, gently done. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cash. Camera. Clipped into space. Sancho with a definite fell there.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Eze. Onana. Pau Torres. Onana. And it's played forward. Sancho. He is through here. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Martinelli. Eze. Merino. Moved on forwards. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been clubbed away. And here's the chance to counter. Watkins spread out to the left. Decent progress down the left. Kamara. And they can counter here. Timber. Gabriel shifted upfield. Konsa gets across to intercept that. Watkins. Marlen. Saliba. Calafiori. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Konsa can get it clear. Saka. Sancho forwards and with intent. He's got away. Looking to break at pace. Watkins. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Martinelli. Played out to the right. Watkins. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Saliba gets it away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Camera. Sancho. Matson. And here's Sancho. Kamara. Now it's Marlon. Goes to finish! Calafiori. Martinelli. And here's Eze. Now that's well seen too. Cash. Cash played over towards the opposite flank. Matson aim forwards. Timber. Rice. Saka. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Rice. Hangs in a cross. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And the ball is out of play. Pau Torres, and he goes cross-field. Well, that looks a good ball through. And that has been cleared. And it's Rice. And here's Eze. Saka. He's having a shot! Cash. Marlon does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Martinelli. And it's played forward. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Matson. Pau Torres. Onana. Out to the right. Plays it out wide. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Merino. Saliba. Martinelli. Eze. There's the shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Onana. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sancho. Lovely, now then. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rice. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Watkins. Watkins knocks it out wide. Sancho, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Gabriel shifted upfield, and it's Eze. Marlon. Konsa. Tries a deft little ball. Sancho. That's tidy. Camera. Matson. And here's Sancho. In by Sancho. That has been knocked clear. Martinelli. Nice looking ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Eze. Rice. Timber. Oh, that's neat. Played out wide. Merino. Eze. He's gone for goal! Sancho. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Saka. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in. Pau Torres tries to clear. Martin goes for a shot! Moved on forwards. Sancho. 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 Sancho played into space. Can he get the shot away? Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a little off target. Pau Torres, and it's played forward. Matson. Camera. Onana, aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's Saka. Real chance! Same again, same outcome. Konsa. Arsenal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Rice. Well-timed, excellent interception. Konsa, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Rice. And here's Trossard. Eze. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Merino. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
No way through, so back it comes. Cash. Marlon. Cash. Cash forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Marlon. Onana. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Matson. Oh, such a clever touch. In by Sancho. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kamara. And here's Sancho. Lovely feet. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Onana was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rice.
Martinelli is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, great chance for a shot! And it's been taken short. Cash skims one in. That's going to go a long way. Timber looking for a runner. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Marlen. Cash. And here's Marlen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Camera. Onana. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Trossard. Martinelli. And he's cut it out. Konsa gets good distance on it. Watkins. Camera. And here's Watkins. Proves too strong. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Martinelli. Trossard. Saka, a real chance! And he's there to get it away. And it's Eze. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate Eze! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, the clearance is... and he shoots!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Konsa. Pau Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Matson. Camera. Muscular approach does pay off here. Camera. Pau Torres. Cash. Looks to the other side. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Merino. anticipates. Konsa did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sancho. Oh, it's come loose. Could try cutting inside here. Camera. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Pau Torres cuts out the pass. Camera. Sancho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, super find. And it's Marino. Now it's Saka. And that is a good ball to find him. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Eze. And that has been cleared. Martinelli. And here's Trossard. And he's had a shot. Rice. Saka. Timber. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Marlon shifted upfield. Thinks one through. Konsa can get it clear. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marlon. Saliba. Calafiori. Calafiori, gently done. Martinelli. Eze. Saka. Only partially clear. And that's been won straight back. Gabriel. Saka. Eze. Into the channel. Timber has it in a wide position. So who's he picking out? Saka. And here, can he finish? And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Arsenal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And it's Marino.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Saka! That's another chance! And the lead stays intact, just.
Trossard is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Oh, can he get onto this? Jose. And here's Trossard. Eze. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli flashes it across.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Watkins has got himself a free kick. And here's Sancho. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Madsen. Looking here to chip it through. The most accurate pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Ødegaard. Trossard. Martinelli. Picks it up out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rice. Ødegaard. Ødegaard laid out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. Now it's Ødegaard.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Moved on forwards. And that was very necessary.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Martinelli, played into the middle. Cleared away. And here's Saka.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Cash forwards and with intent.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Rice goes short. Nice control. Now it's Rice.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Marlon. That's very neat. Marlon, and he has been fouled there. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rice. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Martinelli. It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been cleared.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that could set him on his way.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Lewis Skelly. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Cash. Konsa. Pau Torres. And he goes cross-field. Merino. Do have a chance to counter here. Marlen. He's found a way through. Cash. Marlen. Danger averted for now. And it's Amadou Onana. Played with finesse.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Ødegaard. Saliba. Merino. Aim forwards. Saka. Played out towards the right wing. Timber's cross. That's not going far. That's the throw. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Lewis Skelly. Ødegaard. Lewis Skelly. Oh, that's nice. Ødegaard. Rice. Final seconds, this has to be it. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pau Torres shifted upfield. Played out to the right. Marlen. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Digne crosses. Saliba gets it clear. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Time is ticking away and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Onana with the clearance. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Trossard.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Lewis Skelly cuts it out. And here's Trossard. Timber. Oh, nice touch. Merino.
Purring through the gears.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Marino. Cross goes in there. Enid can get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And here's Watkins. Marlon. And the finish! He scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And he cuts out the supply. Saka. Timber. Timber making good progress on the right-hand side. Paul Torres tries to clear. Rice. Ødegaard. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Marlon getting this one clear. Saliba, gently done. Konsa getting this one clear. Ambitious ball here. That'll be a throw. Ødegaard. And it's Lewis Skelly. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Lewis Skelly. Now here's the delivery. Defending, but that'll do. And that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?